She's back at it again with the frog perspective filming at her desk. Hi. I have a co-worker who is driving me clinically insane. Because I don't know who it is, but I will find out. They keep leaving the microwave at different temperatures or different effect settings. So I feel like it is an unspoken rule in an office where you share a microwave that the full blast is the default setting for a microwave that you share. But this coworker leaves it on low setting or leaves it on defrost. And I'm like, no, that's not how we do it. So I don't know how many times in the last few weeks that I have found myself just wondering why my food doesn't heat up. I've been stood there for what feels like an absolute age and wondering why my food is still stone cold. And then I look at that sneaky little dial that says defrost or low, and I feel betrayed. So it's dark out. You can see that this is not the beginning of the day. This is actually quite late. It's nearly 4 o'clock, and I have fought with my insurance company. I fought with them during my lunch break, so I didn't have time to eat before now, or I could very well have eaten, but when I get worked up about something, I lose my appetite, and it takes a while for me to regain it. So now I'm waiting for my food that I finally managed to reheat, for that to cool down a bit, or not to cool down, but to even out in temperature. I am working on the last few decreases after the heel turn on my inspired by Cool Stitches sock. I think that I have managed to set the pattern up to continue with the gingham as God intended, as Nicole intended it to look. But in her pattern, she, I think, uses an afterthought heel, and that is not what I'm doing. Hang on, I need to count. Why did I start this when I knew that I was going to be counting? Well thought. Okay, so that's a 3, and those are 2, and that should be together. Okay. So since I am knitting this in a multiple of 6s, because it's 2 by 3 in the repeat, I have nearly finished with the decreases. This, I think, is would be the last round, because that is 3, that is 3, those are 3, so there is 1 left. Yes. Very good. And this is one of the riveting content, isn't it? Watching me count out loud, not explaining what I do. I am also such a bad knitfluencer at the moment, because I'm just repeating my outfits ad nauseum. I did come home quite late yesterday. My partner was still awake, so luckily I didn't wake him. But I then woke up early this morning. I rarely sleep well after 4 glasses of wine, but today, I mean, at the moment it's just a thing that I can't quite stay asleep. So instead of rolling around waiting for the alarm clock to go off, I just got up, and I didn't really have time to pull together an outfit yesterday. So I went rummaging in the wardrobe in the dark, So if someone thinks that I look like I got dressed in the dark today, they would be absolutely correct. But that is the gorgeous thing about having one favorite color to rule them all, is that basically everything goes together. I don't buy or make things that don't match each other. So my green Raundrangi sweater will match with my green skirt. I did pull out 2 pairs of stockings, these leggings, pantyhose, strumpbyxor, sock trousers in Swedish, because I could feel one of them being a nylon, and I knew that these could either be black or they could be like a dark brownish red, and that wouldn't work with my intended look for the day. I wanted to be a bit more muted, and I knew that the thicker pair that I drew out would be a neutral. So grey it is. Doesn't really go with the beige, but who's counting? My job should just be happy that I'm here today. And this is where I decrease the last on the left side of the foot, isn't it? Or I should know, I already did decrease the last time, so that should be a beige stitch, shouldn't it? Hang on, what am I doing? So 3, 2, 3. And now I'm back in the rhythm of things. So I got here quite early this morning, a lot earlier than I am accustomed to. I don't like mornings very much at all, but I'm finding them quite relaxing nowadays because we are currently in the middle of the autumn holidays, school holidays. So around the end of October each year, the school kids have 1 week off school, and that means that the subway is quite empty because people don't go to school. The older kids, they don't take the subway to school by themselves, and the younger kids don't go to their schools or preschools with their parents because they might take that week off. So the subway has been very calm this week, which I appreciate. I'm also experimenting with quiet time because I feel like I'm never really bored, and I wonder when I forgot how to be bored, because I fill my time with just all of the things I do. I mean, I knit. Any spare time I have, I will pick up my knitting. As I started the Vlogtober series, I spent my commute editing, looking at my phone. And although that is a fun thing to do and it feels rewarding, it's also something that prohibits my brain from being bored and having to sit with itself. So I would like to be bored more often. Or not that I want to be bored, but I want to be able to be bored without feeling like I want to crawl out of my skin. Apparently this is where I change the pattern. Okay, this is apparently my beginning of round. Nice. So I've been practicing being bored in the subway. So in the mornings when I get on the train, I'm not allowed to pull out my phone. I'm not allowed to talk to someone on the phone. If my partner's there, I will obviously talk to him. But I don't give myself that out of the boredom because I have a long-ish commute and I want to challenge myself to be bored. And I mean, being bored has made my brain do great things. It is, for example, where I figured out how I wanted to do the decreases for the heel for these socks. It's also where I thought of my wicked pattern and thought out the different construction methods that I want to incorporate. So it's not that I was actively thinking about my pattern or my knitting. It's just that I let my brain do its thing and it came up with something. And I think that is great. So I will continue practicing boredom on my morning commute, and then in the afternoon it's loud. People are peopling, and I will put on my noise cancelling headphones and just zone out completely without feeling like I'm missing something or I'm missing an opportunity for mindfulness, because in a loud subway car I can't very well be mindful, or at least I can't. Okay, where are we at? I will finish this. This is the sneaky thing about knitting socks, that at the heel you have like, this is one row. I can put it down once I finish one row. But now it's just knitting in the round. So when do I finish? Magic Loop is growing on me. I think that I did get some fairly nice tension here. The jumps between the stitches, the needles on either side, that is still quite noticeable. I don't know if that will block out or not. I've tried tugging at it, trying to redistribute the tension over the stitches nearby, but that might just be a bit bumpy. But other than that, I finished the heel flap. I will continue on with the sock foot, and then I think I will do the new version of a sock decrease that I've been contemplating. So that is the plan for my evening commute. That is going to happen in an hour or so. And now I will eat my lunch very late and stop itching. Yeah, and then tonight I have the laundry tonight, so I will finally wash my tank top, my Cascade tank top. Great stuff. I have loot. What do I have? Exciting. I think that might be my Christmas present. I'm not going to go for that. Some bread, and I also got some julmust, which is like a cola adjacent drink, carbonated, but it doesn't have any caffeine, and it, as far as I can tell, isn't like protected by super harsh laws, but it's a Christmas drink that we have. This drink is, where did I put my bread? This drink is seasonal to Easter and Christmas, so you know it is just about the time when they start advertising this julmust or påskmust. And I saw them today. Normally I don't go for them at all before Halloween, but today I just felt like a cheeky little julmust. It's going to be great with my bread that I'm having for dinner because I can't be asked to cook today. Absolutely knackered. I just want to nap. Oh, hang on, you can't even see me. I just want to nap. But I shall prevail, at least for the very short foreseeable future. You know, I like having adult money, because what I chose to buy with my adult money was a subscription to ecologically farmed mangoes. So I get like a bunch of mango sent to my address from a small farmer in Spain, Valencia, and I know that that mango is fresh. It is picked just days before I actually get it to my place. It hasn't travelled all across the world, and it's so much better than the mango that I would get in the stores that has been transported all across the world and just is not as fresh as this mango. So adult money can buy you vitamin C and happiness, which is essentially the same thing in October in Sweden. So good. So that is that for today. Sorry. Mango was good. Bread was good. Bread is always good. Mango is always good. Julmust was very good. It feels almost like cheating that I went this early in the season, but happy days. I don't have time to look at the book that I borrowed today. I'm just too tired to do that. So tomorrow I'm going to work from home, and I will probably spend my breakfast going through the Joyful Colourwork socks, or that is not the name of the book, the Something Colourwork something by Charlotte Stone. And if you want to see that, come back tomorrow. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope that you have a great night, or whenever you're watching this, have a good one. See ya. Bye.